Karibu tena kwenye ulimwengu wa siasa, mtazamaji wangu popote pale ulipo. Mimi natumai unaendelea vizuri kabisa, lakini pia niseme asante kwako wewe na wote ambao kila mara tunakuwa pamoja hapa Double Updates. Team Sifuna ni kama waligundua hawa vijana wa RUTO kuna game wanacheza hapa kwenye swala la kushambuliwa Watsotsi huko Kisumu. Nawazungumzia CSPS Interior Raymond Omolo pamoja na mkubwa wake Murkomen. And kitu ambacho kilifanyika ni kwamba baada ya mashambulizi Otsotsi aliendelea kupata matibabu, lakini akina Orengo walifanya nini? Walienda mpaka kituo cha polisi sawa huko Kisumu kupeleka ripoti na nini. Baadaye hata vyombo vya habari si tulikuwa tunaona kabisa wao wenyewe kina Murkomen wakisema ni kitu kibaya, si uchunguzi umefanyika, umeanza na vitu kama hivyo. Baadaye kuna watu watatu walikamatwa. And wengine mpaka sasa hivi hatujai kupewa ripoti ilifika wapi kesi, kama walikamatwa, kama walitumwa, kama siku kuliendaje, kama ilipangwa, hatujai kupata chochote. Sawa, muda umesonga sana, evidence ipo, CCTV, videos, hawa watu wanajulikana, majina, ID, sehemu wanaishi, kila kitu kipo. Yani kazi ilirahisishwa hata kwa wale maafisa wa upelelezi au maafisa wa polisi ambao walikuwa wanafanya nini? Walikuwa wanafanya uchunguzi. Sasa muda umesonga sana and they feel like hapana, there is something going on. So what they did leo ni kuenda mpaka kile kituo cha polisi. Alafu kilichotokea pale walichokipata ni cha ajabu sana. Kwa hiyo pale wakaenda live, wakazungumza na waandishi wa habari, na haya ndo mambo ambao waliyakuta mle ndani pale kwenye kituo cha polisi ambacho walienda kuripoti. Sasa sikiliza, alafu ndo tuendelee.
Thank you for coming over.
Yes.
That's a good call for you coming over for the statement. Wewe utatudirect vile unataka tufanye, but we are here with the senior counsel as a legal team.
So you can be accompanied by the senior counsel as we take the statements and the rest. We also bring the statements for the others, for the security and the driver. Yes.
I think our three lawyers led by the senior counsel. So we have Senator Sifuna and Babu Mizo coming.
There's another chair for them.
I didn't know stations are fighting music.
So how many arrests have you made?
We have 3 arrests so far.
Only?
Yes. The others are different from Kisumu, but we are making efforts.
Do you have the names of the people you're looking for?
We are. Even they are identities. From the footages.
Can you disclose?
Yes,
for us to get satisfaction.
Yes, I will.
What about the boy?
We are caught. Investigation is still under. We've not placed him at the crime scene. That is what we are endeavoring.
Do you need to place him with the volume of evidence that there is disconnected?
We need.
You know, you have a big problem in Kisumu. So if basically is the state should be the complainant really. Because Kisumu is in a terrible situation. So if you are just taking the soldiers, command structure.
In the long run.
Because it is not right that you are arresting people and the masterminds are still free. Maybe you just want to satisfy us that something is happening.
Not really. We need a permanent solution to this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need a permanent solution.
You know, the day when there's a day, first of all, when those guys were taken to court,
Yes.
the number of people who I think are Goons connected with them came to court.
There was a big crowd.
There was a big crowd, and some of the people you're looking for were there. Yeah, they were there. Yeah. And then they were advised to seek a help, another chief. We should go for the commanders. Kisumu will be this. Yeah. But then, you know, when they are not doing this kind of thing, and they are paid, they go and now do their own activity. You know, harassing people, like some people are killing the hell of people. You know that. And it's the same group. So the members of the public actually, well, they lynch them, you know. Yeah. 4 people in this team.
So you will do the statement
From here.
Okay,
I
fine.
think
The rest of us is out.
Because this will take some bit of time. And you need some level of order at the station. I don't think that can happen in those circumstances unless you have a different.
No, I think that's
So what we will do is, as you set up, let's just explain to the country what we hear, and then we'll be back with the resources so that you can record the statement that is not to come.
It's okay.
So just give us 5 minutes.
Diongo. Wewe pande hii bwana. Nani kuja pande hii? Pande hii. Tukaya huko. Wewe kaka. Nani kuja hivi? Jua ndio ile. Kuja hapa. Ujeni.
the media should tell us.
Você. Ah oui.
Ready?
Live.
Tuko live. Wewe kwa chini.
Uko sawa?
Ready.
10 seconds. Hello. Hello.
Hana na koko wajileta.
Ari kipindi hicho.
ready.
Yeah, we are ready. We are here partly as a legal team, and partly as the leadership of Linda Mwananchi. If I start from the left, we got Honorable Oundo. We got Senator Edwin Sifuna, who is the Secretary General of ODM, and that should go on record. We got Honorable Kimuli, Honorable Barongo, and Kidogo, who was my colleague in Parliament 10 years ago, and of course Senator Ososi. You know, some days ago, Senator Ososi was brutally attacked in broad daylight in a public place, in a high-end property, on a high street in Kisumu, and the perpetrators of that brutal criminal act went away that day scot-free. But we understand now about 3 of them have been arrested. We are here to record statements, beginning with the Honorable Senator Ososi and some of the aides and assistants who are with him at the property in Kisumu. We, of course, have made several public statements on the event itself, that Goonism has become a political phenomenon, and the case for Ososi showed how far these guys can go. They can kill and kill before, and we hope that the investigating authorities are not going to leave any stone unturned. I'm very careful in using that phrase, leaving no stone unturned. So we are here to record the statements, but with the permission of our client, I want to say we are still extremely unsatisfied because the amount of evidence that is out there show the commanders who conspired, plotted, and executed this brutal act are still out there. They have not been summoned to record statements. Even if the police are not brave enough to arrest them, they have not been summoned to make statements. The ringleader, who is Mr. Boya Kot, who was actually seen in the property before that brutal attack, he has not been summoned, and as a matter of fact, I know he is not being looked for. And more importantly, P.S. Omolo. And we know now there's a lot of evidence relating to P.S. Omolo. He has equally not been summoned to record a statement, if not to answer to charges relating to the brutal attack against Senator Ososi. I have experienced such incidences where at the time of the occurrence, when there's a public outcry, people who really are not the main culprits are arrested, and then somewhere down the line, prosecution stalls, and that is the end of the matter. So we want to say, as a matter of fact, and with Senator Ososi's permission, that if the police do not arrest and prosecute the masterminds of this brutal act, we will institute private prosecution against the masterminds. Because if we leave it that way, then the situation in Kisumu, and for that matter Kenya as a whole, would continue. I welcome the very strong statements which were made by the governor of Kisumu. that Kisumu should not become a small Haiti. And the only way it can be stopped from being so is by the law enforcement agencies going after everybody involved without fear or favor. But I want to assure the public that we'll continue pressing the authorities to ensure that this incident is dealt with as it should in accordance with the law. I want to say that the government has condoned Goonism in the country, and everywhere the president is going, people are assembled, Goons are assembled. I have a personal experience of that, and the highest office in the land has not spoken about this incident in Kisumu, nor has the minister condemned appropriately what happened to Senator Sosi in Kisumu. So I want to defer to Edwin as part of the team.
Thank you, Senior. I think all has been said. We are here for Senator Sosi to record his statements. We are happy that the investigating officers from Kisumu are here. We want to continue to thank the people of Kisumu who largely did the investigation for the police by unmasking the criminals who attacked Sosi, giving the police the identities of these people. The investigating officer has confirmed to us this morning that in fact they have the identity of all of those people. He says that some of them are on the run, they have run away from the Kisumu area, but we hope and trust that all of them will be arrested. And as Governor Orengo has said, really if the weight of evidence cannot force the police to act on the gangster themselves, the gangsters, the masterminds of these goons, then there is no law and order in this country. There is no law and order. And the situation is so bad that the people who are behind these goons are themselves in law enforcement. I don't know how bad it can get in a country when the people who are charged with protecting the public are the ones actually attacking people at restaurants. For us as politicians, we understand that sometimes it can get rough. But we don't countenance a situation where you are attacked having tea at a restaurant with your family or with your friends. So we want to continue to ask that the person behind the goons themselves must be also brought to record a statement, if not arrested, because he is not, and the weight of evidence is there, as Governor Orengo has said. We will come to Kisumu on the 26th of this month as the Linda Mwananchi team to thank the people of Kisumu in person for the work that they have done in unmasking these criminals. So after Nakuru this weekend, this Sunday, we will be in Kisumu on 26th. And the message that we are sending is that the people of Kisumu themselves are peaceful people. And the Governor Nyong'o and Orengo has rightly said, Kisumu is a crucible of political debate where ideas can be traded freely so that everybody is welcome to be able to say their piece. Therefore, we want to urge the people of Kisumu to turn out in large numbers on the 26th. We'll be giving more details as time unfolds. But I want to stop there and maybe allow my colleagues to also say something. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Na mimi yangu ni kuongezea vile wenzangu wamesema, kwa sababu sisi kama Linda Mwananchi we are not happy for what happened, and we are standing in solidarity with Honorable Sosi, and we want to ask the government, because we know how things happen sometimes in this country whereby kitu inaanza inasukuma ikifika mahali inakoma. Sisi kama Linda Mwananchi tutahakikisha haki imepatikana, na hatutaki jina ya watu wa Kisumu itanishiwe na mtu. Wale ambao those small group which was organized by some people who are well known, We want them to be brought to book, and we want to assure the people of Kisumu that upendo ile wanatuonyesha, tunakuja 26, we will be there to stand with them na to condemn hii jambo imetendeka tukiwa pamoja. Hatuwezi tukakubali watu wachache waendelee na kuharibu nchi yetu. And we want to ask the government, we want this nonsense of Goonism to end, and we want it to end forever, because we cannot see how our people can be harassed. Anywhere they go, you get that goons are there following them. Unaona vile wanaharibu mikutano. We have witnessed this weekend vile walifanya, wanavuruka mikutano ambao ni ya amani, na hii jambo ndio tutaendelea kuikemea kabisa, na tutasimama na tutauliza the agencies wasimame na wajitokeze kwa wingi wakataa hii jambo, kwa sababu tukisimama pamoja kama nchi na kusema no to Goonism, it will end. So this weekend tuko Nakuru, tuongee na watu wa Nakuru na tuwaambie hatutaki mambo ya Goonism kwa nchi yetu. Tunauliza Wakenya wote wajitokeze na wakataa hii jambo. Asante.
Thank you very much, and we are here today in solidarity with our brother Senator Osotsi to have him record the statement, as we still continue to condemn the acts of hooliganism that's been growing in this country. It started here in Nairobi, in the full glare of our security agencies, where goons walk side by side with security agencies. It has now gone to a point where goons attack not just a leader, but a citizen of this country in broad daylight, under places that have CCTV cameras. That is how bold they've become. We've also seen that in the Gusii region, where young men walk around armed with sticks, chasing people on roads in broad daylight, with the security agencies watching. If we allow this to continue at this rate, this will get worse once we get into the full electioneering period next year. The government has to take action, because these are not people that they do not know. These are people they are well aware of, they provide security for. The government is supposed to protect the citizens. We need to wake up feeling free and comfortable to walk anywhere in this country. Kisumu has always been a peaceful city. It's a cosmopolitan city. There is no tribe that's not in Kisumu. Kisumu has the best people. We use that airport, and the people of Kisumu have no problem with anyone. We will not allow a few people to taint the good name of our city called Kisumu, which most of us use as a point of transit to Nairobi, and many people have invested there. We are not going to scare investors because of simple political interests of some few people, few elements who feel they're in power and are going to abuse that power. This power is transient. Once you're there, use it responsibly, because when you misuse it, once you leave, the same power will come for you. We have to protect Kisumu, and we thank the people of Kisumu for bringing out the names of all these people. Wait for us on 26th of this month. We will be there to join hands with the people of Kisumu to ensure the democracy of this country, as it has always been the spirit of Baba, that everybody speaks his voice. That was the bedrock of Baba, Kisumu. We will be there to join with you and to continue that spirit of free speech, democracy of association, freedom of association, and knowing that Kisumu is part of Kenya. People of Kisumu are Kenyans, just like all the people of Kenya, where people from Kisumu also reside, and they are treated with respect. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We are here in solidarity with our honorable colleague, Senator Osotsi. During this incident, it has become evident that Kenyans do not tolerate injustice. An injustice to one of us is an injustice to all of us. Throughout this period, we have seen Kenyans from all walks of life not only condemning this incident, but also wishing Senator Osotsi well, and condemning in the strongest terms possible this particular, culture of impunity and culture of hooliganism that is slowly creeping into our fabric. We are here to encourage SOTC because this experience did not go very well with him and his family. And for us, we just want to thank Kenyans for standing with him. And we are here to continue to petition the authorities to act with speed to arrest this particular culture that is slowly creeping into the ordinary lives of Kenyans. And we want to just talk to the Kisumu people, tell them we love them. Linda Mwananchi will be coming to your town. We just want you to come in very large numbers and just show the country that we are able to do politics devoid of, violence. We want to do politics that will be based on a competition of ideas. This weekend we are going to Nakuru, and we also want to appeal to the people of Nakuru to come and stand with Linda Mwananchi. We want to use that platform to, in the strongest terms possible, condemn what happened to our colleague. And we want to ask the government to stop backpedaling, to stop shielding hooliganism. We don't want Kenya to go the Haiti way. We know that the elections coming up in 2027 are high-stakes elections, but the Constitution allows us to be able to compete on ideas, not to compete with daggers and knives drawn. We want a competition in which Kenyans will be given an opportunity to examine the political divides and be able to make a sensible decision around how we want to move our country forward. Thank you very much.
Yes, let me just emphasize a point here, colleagues, and let me make it very clear. Some of our colleagues have tried to turn this into some kind of animosity between the Luhya community and the Luo community. We want to make it exactly clear that the attack against Senator Sosi was an individual criminal act. It was not in any way perpetrated by any single community against any other. We want to take this opportunity on behalf of the people of Luhya land to assure our Luo brothers that we have lived together, we have intermarried, we are one same thing. So no amount of propaganda, no amount of political posturing is going to draw a wedge between us and the people of Luo Nyanza. We want to take this opportunity to condemn our colleague Honorable Kaluma for his such insidious remarks that he has been peddling all over. As a leader, you need to go to be beyond, you cannot stoop that low. We want to condemn and ask him, be a Kenyan. At one time, Luos are part and parcel of Kenyans. You cannot try to isolate the entire community from the rest of the country. We just ask the government to move with speed, destroy the command structure of all the goons, be they in Mombasa, be they in Kisumu, wherever they can be detected. Because this country has to stand united and remain one undivided country, regardless of the results of politics that will happen in 2027. Thank you.
I just wanted to add something about what Oburu has said about Kisumu. Kisumu is really a cosmopolitan city. The first MP for Kisumu, sponsored by Jaramogi Oginga Odinga's party, was Amir Jamal, an Indian. And we have had an Indian mayor who is now a member of parliament, Shakil Shabil. We have had the first lady to be a mayor and a member of parliament in the Republic of Kenya was from Kisumu, Grace Onyango. So Kisumu is a cosmopolitan city. We have had even a Maragoli mayor in Kisumu. So the character of Kisumu is very different from what this act of thuggery kind of tried to display. And that is not the spirit of Kisumu at all. And on the 26th, itakuwa mbaya.
Kisumu
tunadonjo.
itakuwa mbaya. Wabiro. Wabiro dala. Asante.
Wacha tuandikishe.
Okay, sawa. Nadhani kwa upande wangu naweza nikasema kuna vitu vingi sana ambavyo serikali imetuchezea. Hasa wakati vitu kama hivi, yani ni kitu serious kabisa, kiongozi kashambuliwa. Umeelewa? Si tu kwamba tumeshindwa hata kuwajua wale watu ambao walifanya mashambulizi. Unajua sometimes tunaweza tukakosa namna, yani hauna video, hauna jina, hujua anatokea wapi. Yani wewe uliona tu kitu kimefanyika, lakini kama watu kabisa uliwaona watu, lakini sura uwezi haukuona. Lakini pale ndugu yangu, tukio limetokea, CCTV kila kitu kinaonyesha, yani tuna kila kitu. Afu wiki inapita hivi tu. You can imagine wiki inapita hivyo, hakuna hata kitu ambacho kimefanyika. Sasa nataka nianzie hapa. PS Raymond Omolo, before hata nifike kwa CS Murkomen. PS Raymond Omolo, ukilaumiwa utalaumu wanaokulaumu? Kwa sababu sasa kama wewe ni PS wa interior, ile ni mitaa yako. Tukio kama lile limetokea, then mpaka dakika hizi hapa tunaongea hakuna hatua ambayo imechukuliwa. Una expect nini kutoka kwa watu ambao wanaendelea kukulaumu? Watakuheshimu vipi? Wewe utawaprovia lini kwamba wewe unajua kazi ambayo unafanya? Uoni kama ni kitu kizuri watu kusema jamani wale ambao walishambuliwa Tsotsi? PS alishughulika, baada ya siku 2 siku 3 walikuwa wameshakamatwa. Wao wenyewe waseme ni wapi walikuwa wametoa hiyo nguvu ya kwenda kushambulia kiongozi mchana live kabisa. Hajafanya hivyo. Sasa anapataje credit mwenyewe? Anapataje heshima? Sometimes tufanye vitu ambavyo vinaheshimika, ndio hata ile heshima pia unaweza ukaipokea. Sasa watu wanakuheshimu vipi wakati wewe mwenyewe uwezi ukajiheshimu na ukafanya kitu ambacho wewe unatakiwa kufanya? Hapo kwa Raymond Omolo hapo utaendelea kulaumiwa na usilaumu wanaokulaumu. Nadhani hapo nimemaliza vizuri sana. Number 2. Mlisema akina Tutsi walipanga hii story. Kama akina Tutsi ndo walipanga washambuliwe, then akina Orengo wanarudi huko kufanya nini? Wanaifuatilia hivyo kufanya. Najua kuna mtu leo anasema na nyie pia mnafuatilia sana. Nimeona mtu ana comment eti kwani huyo ndo alikuwa kiongozi wa kwanza kushambuliwa? No. Hatufai kabisa ku encourage vitu kama hivyo. Kama kiongozi alishambuliwa na viongozi wameamua kufuatilia, shida iko wapi? At the end of the day tunataka kujua waliofanya hivi imekuwaje? Kesi imefika wapi? Hawafuatilii. Then inabidi tutoke kwa kuamini kwa wale ambao wanaamini, nasema kwa sababu kuna wale ambao wanaamini kwamba kina Tutsi walijipangia. So far kwa wale ambao umeifuatilia, kama wanaweza kawa wanaifuatilia hivyo akina Orengo, akina Sifuna, akina nani kwenda huko kuangalia kesi imefika wapi, then it means hakuna cha kupanga hapa na hakuna kitu ambacho walipanga. In fact mpira unarudi upande huu mwingine wa serikali. So is either wao wenyewe walipanga, kwa sababu kuna points nyingi sana ambazo zinaonyesha wao wenyewe basi ndio kuna uwezekano walipanga. Kwa sababu kitu cha kwanza, kwa nini hawajafuatilia mpaka dakika hizi hapa wakati kuna evidence ya kutosha? Na hata kama wanafuatilia, kwa nini hawajatupea ripoti ambayo inaweza yani mwenyewe unaweza kuridhika ukasema kweli wamejaribu, wamefanya chochote ambacho wangeweza kufanya ili hii kesi bwana iangaliwe vizuri. So at the end of the day lazima wanalaumiwa, lazima na wao wachukuliwe kama ndo wapangaji wa tukio lile ambalo lilitokea pale kwa Tsotsi. Pale Kisumu wakati Tsotsi alikuwa anashambuliwa. Si kama tunaelewana? So serikali wenyewe nilikuja kukundua kitu kimoja. Sisi the only thing ambao tumekosa hapa, tuna sheria, tuna nini, tuko vizuri kabisa. Yaani kama tukiamua kufuata inaweza ikawa vizuri sana. But hakunaga adhabu. Unajua adhabu ni kitu muhimu sana. Na hata ukiwa mtoto mdogo ulikuwa unachapwa. Unafanya hivi unachapwa, wenzako wanaona wanaogopa. Sasa kama inaweza katokea kwamba Goons wanaweza wakakuja wamepangwa, wamelipwa, wanakuja wanapiga kiongozi, alafu kuna kitu ambacho kinafanyika, wanapotea hivyo. Grupu nyingine inaona kama kumbe kitu cha kawaida sana, especially tukiwa upande wa serikali tunashambulia upande wa opposition, there is no problem, huwezi kukamata tu ulishambulia opposition. Sio kitu ambacho kinajaribu kuonekana hapa. So ndugu zangu, serikali it's that time adhabu ziwe zinafanyika ili Wakenya wengine ambao wanaweza kufanya the same thing or the exact thing wao wanakuwa na uoga. This even goes to our leaders. Sometimes unakuta mtu anaiba pesa fulani, kesi inapelekwa hivi, si unakuta inakuwa kitu cha kawaida. Kama uliiba bilioni 2 unapigwa fine ya milioni 800 ama milioni 900 ama hata bilioni 1.5. Ndugu yangu, at the end of the day bado kuna kitu umetengeneza. Adhabu zinatakiwa za kweli kabisa. Yani mtu, kuna vitu mtu akifanya adhabu unampa zaidi ya alichokifanya ile. Yani hawezi kurecover. Yani at the end of the day ana regret. Ukishampa ile adhabu anafaa kuregret. Aseme mimi sitarudia. Hiyo ndio tunakosa. Kwa sababu imagine vijana walienda hivyo tu. Yani kwa upande wao imekuwa ni normal, kitu cha kawaida sana. Bana, ule jamaa tulimpiga yule Ototsi, hakuna kitu ambacho anaweza akatufanyia. Tuna encourage vitu kama hivi hapa, na ndio vitu ambavyo vinatushusha, vinatushukishia points kabisa kama taifa. Anyway, mambo ni kama haya mtazamaji wangu, kuna mengi zaidi ambayo yanafuata. Kwa hiyo kama kuna kitu kingine ambacho unaweza kuongezea au kupunguza kutokana na au kutoka kwenye kitu ambacho nimezungumzia, uwanja wa siasa uko wazi kabisa, ni chimoni yako hapo chini. Hakikisha una subscribe kwa ajili ya kuendelea kupata taarifa nyingi na kila wakati. Lakini pia muhimu kabisa ni share kwa wale ambao wana share. There is no problem, unaposhare basi ndio tunafikia watu wengi sana. Lakini pia nataka nikumbusha watu wa Kenya popote pale ulipo, uwe nje ya nchi uwe ndani, kwamba tuchukue kura. Lazima uwe kadi, si ndio? Lazima uchukue kura, lazima confirm station yako, polling station yako ni gani. Kama uko vizuri active, that's it, then mimi naamini everything is going to be all right. Tutane kwenye video ambayo inafuata. Bye bye.